All right, everybody. Today we are going to be working on the 3.3 worksheet. This is your homework help video. So looking ahead to problem number 2, what we are being asked to do is we're asked to expand this right now. So anytime we see division, that means subtraction. So I can rewrite this as log base 8 of 64 minus log base 8 of x, right? It's always the top minus the bottom in that situation. Now, one thing I do notice is that right here, both of these are numbers. If they're both numbers, there is the possibility that you can evaluate them. So we want to rewrite it in exponential form. This would be 8x to, or 8 to the x is equal to 64. And this, of course, we know that 8 squared equals 64, so x must equal 2, which means this whole quantity equals 2. So this is going to be 2 minus log base 8 of x. That will be our final answer for this problem. Looking ahead at problem number 4, we see that we have log base 3 of x to the third over 2. Again, if I have division, that means subtraction, so I can rewrite this as log base 3 of x to the third is minus log base 3 of 2. Now, when we see and do exponents like this, if we see an exponent in front, that needs to be pulled to the very front. So we have log base 3 of x minus log base 3 of 2 as our final answer. Going ahead and looking at problem number 16, we have log base 3. In this situation, we have multiple things that are being multiplied together. So this will be log base 3 of 9. Anytime it's multiply, that really means add. So plus log base 3 of x plus log base 3 of y squared. And yes, since that does have an exponent, that exponent needs to be pulled down in front. So everything here is going to remain exactly the same. And then in front, we're now going to have plus 2 log base 3 of y, which will be our final answer. Moving ahead to problem number 8, again, we see a division, so we will be subtracting. The unique thing here is this 2. The way I would suggest is I like to pull the 2 down right away, so the 2 is sitting out front. Now, if I'm going to expand this, let's expand it inside some parentheses, because the 2 kind of belongs to each of them at this point. So, coming over here, I will have log base 6 of x minus log base 6 of y. Now the 2 can get distributed in, so my final answer will be 2 log base 6 of x minus 2 log base 6 of y. This is the correct answer. It's not the only way you could arrive at that answer. Another way you could have arrived at that answer is you could have actually simplified this right away. Passed the 2 into the x and to the y. So if I would have done that, I would have had log base 6 of x squared over y squared. And when I break that up, I would have had log base 6 of x squared minus log base 6 of y squared. Now, just like we were saying before, if we have an exponent, it needs to be pulled down in front, which is how we will arrive at our answer that we see over there. Looking ahead to problem number 10. So in this situation, again, we see the dividing, so we will be subtracting. Another thing to notice is that if we have the cubed root of x, that can be rewritten as to the 1/3. So coming over here, we will have log base 2 of x to the 1/3 power minus log base 2 of just y. Now the 1/3 is going to move to the front of the line. So we will have 1/3 log base 2 of x minus log base 2 of y. Moving ahead to problem number 12, this will be x to the 1/3 power and z to the 1/3 power. Just rewriting those right off the bat is helpful. So when I actually go to my final answer, I will have log base 2 of, actually I'm going to pull the 1/3 down in front right away, of x minus log base 2 of y. And since the z is also on the bottom, it's going to be another minus. So minus, again, I'm going to pull the 1/3 in front already. So there's that 1/3 showing up in front. Log base 2 of z. Last problem, here we go. Looking at problem number 14. When I look at problem number 14, first start by rewriting a as a to the 1/3. Everything else looks good. So we can just pop right into that expansion. So we'll have log base 2 of a, and I'm going to move the 1/3 in front of that right away. Since we are dividing, that was the top, we will subtract. So I will have log base 2 of B. And then since the C squared is also on the bottom, I will subtract again. Log base 2 of C. Now, since it is C squared, I'm going to take that squared and already put it in front, making this my final answer. So again, I did the evens. Your job is to do the odds. If you need extra practice, please go back and work on those evens. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day.